Hi, good morning. Welcome to our home. This is my family, my husband Satyha, my mom Jelly,
Hello.
my daughter Srinidhi, my son Sham, and myself Shweta. The reason we bought a home in this area is because we just love this place. My kids go to the school nearby, they can walk. There's a park nearby where we go often, and this is really our dream come true. So, as a start, I started Googling to find who's available nearby, and then we started talking to a couple of contractors. And all of them gave a quote around the same range, but when we talked to Feroz from Lifestyles, he was so much into it that we could feel the enthusiasm, and we felt he'll be the right person who could help us get our dream come true made here. So we decided to pick them, and we started with it.
I needed somebody whom I could trust and have this whole thing be unsupervised, and I was pretty impressed with the paint of the picture he was trying to paint and how this would actually end up looking. And here what you see here is the home office I was talking to you earlier about. The nice thing with working with Lifestyles is they gave us numerous options in how much you want to spend, or where you can kind of cut back or spend more if it makes a whole lot of sense. And when we started the project, we had a few hiccups too. The one thing that we discovered was there was 2 serious cracks we had to address. So here again, Feroz gave us a few options in how this could be handled. One was for us to fix the crack, obviously. But besides that, what was important is how do we stop this from happening, and how do we insulate the basement, because this is not one of those basements where people finish and do not use it. We use it a lot. I mean, in fact, all 4 of us, 5 of us, through the winter we in essence live here, and it's very important that we don't get the cold air. So we had this option of putting this foam, spray foam, the basement. It wasn't in our budget, so there was something that I still needed to convince my wife. But we thought it was a very good option presented to us, because now looking back, I have the peace of mind that what you see here has the strongest insulation behind. So it's not just a drywall. I mean, putting up a drywall is something that anybody could do, but you need to have the insight to see what works on a long term. In 2-3 years from now, this extra dollar that we spent wouldn't matter, but if there was some sort of a patch of a moisture here, I'd probably lose my sleep, and that's not a situation we want to be in.
I was worried about, is it going to stretch the timelines, right? We had thought about we're going to get this done within 6 weeks. Now, is it going to take 2 more weeks, or how it is going to be? But I think Feroz and their team, they did a wonderful job. They said we'll try their best to keep it as quickly done, and they just kept up their word. So it was really nice.
And as you can see, the finishing was impeccable.
And from the design point, we wanted to keep the flow going through, coming from the main floor. So we choose the same paint color so that it's all the same paint color, the flooring finish. And when we show the kitchen there too, you would find we try to keep the same cabinet coloring and the backsplash. Great.
And I'm a consultant too. I mean, I work with a lot of customers, and what I really appreciate in people is when they go beyond the job and try to get themselves in front of the customer to give their best. So working with Feroz and their team, it was always like we were the same team. It wasn't like we were negotiating or what's in scope or what's not, or what can I do. There was not a moment I felt where the person I was working with was feeling that we are extending on something. They were very patient. They took their time. They didn't want to rush through anything. They just they ensured that our interests were taken care of, and we got what we spent for.
Okay. Hi, my name is Sham. This is my zone. The first half is my half. The second half is my sister's. In the first half, I build Lego ships and play Lego for fun. I like this place because there's a door, there's also a light switch, and it's really roomy.
Now, nobody loves doing laundry. I think that's a fact everybody agrees with. So when we decided to do the basement, we thought we should do something special with the laundry place so that it's more inviting, and you don't get so bored doing the chore. So this is the plan we came up with. We thought we'll put some cabinets on top, and then since it was a very small area, we made sure you choose the backsplash. Feroz and team helped us to choose a backsplash which was going in line with the appliances, so that it doesn't look too out of place or it doesn't become too dark. And we kept the cabinets white so that it reflects the light back as well. And we put a nice countertop and nice deep sink. So now this place looks much more inviting, and you can come by, do laundry, read some books around, and have fun. Now, another thing with the basement in this laundry was this area where there were all the cables. We weren't sure how you're going to hide them, or otherwise it's just going to spoil the entire look. So then the Feroz team, they hired professional people, cabinet people, and they made this door, which has this a nice bead board, and it's been handmade and it looks so nice, covering it up. Now it just looks like a cabinet though. They did the custom cabinetry here, so this is along with part of that, and there's an inbuilt sink with the granite, which just matches up so much nicer and completes the entire look.
So, this is what happens. So she's trying to break out, and then I said this.
Oh, that's okay. That's your nice spot, and this is your Lego, and this is your American doll. So this is a nice little look which we made so that the kids can play. I think that's